Morning. It's coming up for lunchtime on Wednesday morning, and it's snowing. Actual snowy, fat snowflakes outside, and it's lovely. It looks very pretty, but it is flipping cold. So I'm inside. I've got I've got 2 pairs of socks on, a pair of sheepskin slippers, a pair of leggings, a pair of jeans, a t-shirt, a jumper, a cardigan, and my scarf, which I should imagine you're fairly familiar with now, given that I wear it every time I'm alive. I wear it every bloody day, this thing, but it's lovely. I just wanted to jump on because I've just had a conversation with somebody about feeling daunted about what's coming, and took quite a long time for her to get round to say it, and I think that she felt a bit embarrassed about it, she's quite successful in what she does, and I think she kind of feels that, hi, if you're watching, by the way, she's agreed to me saying this, so hi, it's okay, and I think she kind of feels a bit that because she's so capable in her job, that she should be kind of the sort of person who just cracks on and does this and takes control of it and blah, blah. And actually, I think, she is feeling a bit vulnerable because there's so much new information. And I just kind of wanted to say that is absolutely fine and perfectly normal. Birth's this kind of weird dichotomy in that, although I spend a lot of time saying everything that you need to have a good birth is already in you, because, if you hold down a job and you're fairly capable and confident, you have all the skills that you need to make kind of risk-benefit analyses and to critically analyse the information and work out what's right for you and what isn't, and you're usually able to cast aside other people's judgment. So all of that is true, but also it is learning like a massive new skill, and there's a whole new vocabulary that you need to learn, and you're being led through it by other people. So you have to place your faith in people a lot. You have to really trust the people that you're working with and talking, not just working with, but talking to as well. And some people aren't always as gentle with your trust as they could be, and you hear all sorts of sort of negative things or things that are a bit scary. People talking at extremes. Birth is one of those things where people talk in real kind of polar extreme terms about, it's either going to be wonderful and you'll be listening to whale music and omming and it will all be fantastic, or it was horrendous, I nearly died, my baby nearly died, and there's not a lot of kind of balanced middle ground in between, and it's something that you've never done before. Like, it's perfectly normal to feel anxious and daunted and a bit intimidated by this whole wealth of information. And for me, I did not want, when I was pregnant the first time, I did not want to talk to people who already had babies. Like, I avoided them like the plague, because it was so close and they had so much more information than I had, and they seemed so confident. I just couldn't be around them because I just felt just so intimidated by how good they were at being a mother and at keeping a baby alive and all that sort of stuff, and I just couldn't do it. It was too near the bone. It made me feel too vulnerable, really. And so I just want to say, it's okay if you feel like that. That is totally fine and totally normal. And I reckon most pregnant women feel like that, if not all the time, quite a lot of the time. And it's not just first-time mothers who feel like that as well. Like, each pregnancy is new, and it's a new territory and a new world. So it's okay to feel like that, and it's okay to take some time to go and sit in the bath or tune into some music when you're on your commute on the train, or come home in the evening and, you know, put on some chill out tunes and just kick back on the sofa in the evening and just kind of recognise that intensity, kind of just acknowledge it, not intensity, anxiety, and just acknowledge it. And it's part of the whole thing. You don't have to exclude it in order to have a good experience. It's part of the whole shebang. So let it in, embrace it, feel it, recognise it, listen to what it's telling you. Like, if there is anything really particular that you're worried about, write it down. Go and talk to your midwife if you've got a good relationship with your midwife, and if you haven't got a good relationship with your midwife, ask to change till you find a midwife you have got a good relationship with. It's a very important relationship. It's a very important thing during your pregnancy. Yeah, listen to what that anxiety is telling you and seek solace and solution. Talk to your support team and just give yourself a bit of a break. Be kind to yourself. And if you've got questions, ask people. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say. I'm gonna go and have some lunch, a hot lunch, because I'm frigging freezing. I've literally never been colder. Literally never been colder. I hate being cold, which is why the heated floor at Alice's is so appealing to me. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I'll speak to you later, ladies. Bye.